All right, let's get on to news. I got a bunch of news stuff to go over. I have major news to announce, Micah, and it's
Oh.
related to music. We do cover a lot of music, entertainment, a little degree.
Is it JoJo
Here on
Siwa
the,
news?
the Darren and Micah show. Is it what?
JoJo Siwa news?
No, but anything she does, I'm interested in.
Okay,
So,
fair.
yeah. Oh no, I'm getting her confused. I know who JoJo Siwa is. No, I was thinking of Sydney Sweeney. I'm very interested in Sydney
Yeah,
Sweeney.
much more interested as well.
Yeah. I don't know how I got those two confused. No,
Yeah.
JoJo, I wish you the best, JoJo. With
Me too.
Whatever going on in your world.
Feel the same.
Yes, I saw her that she released music and said that she invented a whole new category of music, which
She did.
not.
We've been watching SNL here. All of us have been watching SNL.
Yes, sorry, I got those confused.
But this is
Okay,
what-
so
this is
major
what we do.
news in the music. So this Friday,
Taylor Swift.
no,
Oh, okay.
something is going to happen that has never happened before.
Oh wow.
And it's in Austin.
Oh wow.
It's at Mohawk.
Oh wow.
It doesn't start till about 10 p.m.
Oh, is it one of your acts that you follow?
So Darren, me, will be attending
Will be attending.
his first rock concert
Okay.
with his 19-year-old son Dakin this Friday
Okay.
at Mohawk.
Okay.
The band is called Super Heaven, and there are 4 opening acts
Wow.
at Mohawk. It was sold out. I had to buy third-party tickets. So here's how it went down.
Okay.
First of all, when I was 19, I went to rock concerts all the time. My dad did not go with me, ever,
Okay.
not once, and I didn't ask him to. But God bless my 19-year-old son. So here's what went down. So
Good man.
over the weekend, we're in the car. My son Dakin was driving, 19. We were running an errand together. He put on some music. This is a kid who grew up listening to hip hop. Just in the last year and a half, he started getting in rock, which has been fun for me because, he'll play Linkin Park and Alice in Chains and ask me if I know
you know
these
them?
bands.
Do you know these bands,
Yes, it's so entertaining. Half the bands he asked me about, I've seen in person before he was born. I'm like, your dad did have a life before you, kid. Yes, yes, I know who LinkedIn. LinkedIn. I'm on there every day. Lincoln Park.
This is our
Lincoln
new.
Park.
Yeah, this is our new.
We're gonna have to
band.
call Linkin Park LinkedIn.
LinkedIn Park.
Greatest band of all time.
What kind of resume does it have?
So he put on a song,
Oh, sorry, I'm not over it yet, Darren.
LinkedIn Park.
LinkedIn.
So if you want to go to a great rock concert and update your resume and get a job, or
LinkedIn.
develop
our
as
new
a
business.
LinkedIn Park.
It's our new business idea.
Yes.
LinkedIn Park.
Yes.
Okay, please.
So
proceed.
it's networking for business professionals who love the band
Lincoln Park.
LinkedIn Park.
Okay, I'm sorry. Please go.
A tongue twister.
That was awesome.
So my son puts on a song, and so he's like, you know this band, you know this band, you know this band. I know them all.
But
Then
do you know this
Then he
band?
pulls up this band called Super Heaven.
Yeah.
He plays a song. I said, no, I don't know this song. I've never heard of this band. He goes, yeah, they're not that big, but I like them. He goes, they were around for a while. They broke up. Now they're back together. And I said, oh, well, that's cool. And I said, hey, if you ever want to go to a rock concert in town, I'll go with you. And since he was driving, I said, let me just see if there's any shows.
they
any
were?
And right as that song was playing, I pulled up, and Super Heaven is playing right now on Friday at Mohawk.
Boom.
And I was like, oh, I'll get tickets, not thinking, as I should have, how Mohawk works. And it's been a long time since I've been there. I'm sure the headliner probably comes on at 10, maybe even 11.
Maybe midnight.
Maybe midnight. I know, because they opened at 2.
I believe in you, Darren.
So it was. I told my son, "Are
So
you
you're
okay
like-
with it being up that late?" And he laughed at me because he's 19. And I said, "Okay, I will go. I will have to take at least 2 disco naps on the day of Friday."
Yeah, I've got some energy sticks for you, Darren.
my
You can just hammer some of
gosh.
those.
I'm in my 50s, folks, and I'm going to go see
Oh yeah.
on Red River
I like
District.
to curl in.
Mohawk, the band Super Heaven, who I've never heard of, can't name one
I
song.
like to curl up and watch fly fishing starting about 9:30.
Our lives are so different.
Was that
Our roles should be reversed. I should be the one. You want to go with my son? How about you just go with
no,
him?
I don't like to go to shows. I'm a musician that likes to wake up at 6 a.m. and I like to be asleep by 9:30.
Amen.
Darren, watching fly fishing.
Well, wish me luck. If I don't make it back, it's been my joy and pleasure to entertain you,
Darren,
guys.
I'll tell your story.
Yes.
The story of Darren Dreyowitz.
Yes.
Here lies.
You'll tell my story.
Here lies Darren.
I hope you write a song about me. Yes. He went to
I will.
Mohawk and never came back. He was fat, so he wore a lot of black.
I never would, Darren. I talk about your beauty, your majestic wonders.
All right, again, this is the Darren
Your
Micah Show on
chivalry,
June
you know.
4th here on 94.3. If you're just tuning in,
Dying.
you
My
missed
favorite.
it.
It's my favorite.
Anyway,
show.
we talk about music and entertainment. Welcome all you beautiful people. Don't forget to buy your tickets to Wimberley Valley Music Fest.
I mean, if you
at
missed us,
WimberleyValleyMusicFest.com.
if you missed us, because we've been laughing hard,
I
can
expect you
just
to go to the Music Fest and wear a Mohawk or Super Heaven t-shirt.
Oh, well, it's not
a
going to
memorial,
happen.
I mean.
But anyone that missed our show can go listen to it online on the interwebs and just
Oh,
back
that
it
is
up,
true.
back it up, back
All
it
right,
up.
so we're in the news section of music. So, yeah, that's my major news. I'm going to my first concert with a 19-year-old. All right. All right, so, Mike, are you a fan on the music biopics? You know, like...
Is it
with
Lincoln
Freddie-
Park?
Yes, it is Lincoln Park. Their
Yes,
story
I
starts
do.
today.
I do, and I really want to watch the Bob Marley one, but I haven't
Did you watch
got
the
there
one with
yet.
Queen and Freddie?
Oh, it was awesome.
Yeah. Well, there's a new one going
What's
to be
his
coming
name?
out.
Killed
It
it.
is Miss Madonna. So she
Okay.
started on this a year ago, but then got busy with her tour.
Wait, is she starring in her own biopic?
No. Oh, but you know who is? It's Julia Garner, who was on Ozark, the blonde on Ozark. Which, if you
She's
think about it,
Madonna?
she kind of looks like her a little bit.
Yeah, she kind of does actually.
But anyway, the Queen of Pop put plans for the film on hold last year as she embarked on her celebration tour for 4 decades. But
Wait, how is she involved in her own biopic?
Well, a lot of people are involved in their own biopic.
Oh, I guess Freddie Mercury. I mean,
well,
like,
yeah, but well, the people that are still alive are. I think it's better
how
when
many
they are.
biopics do we have while they are living?
Well, I mean, it's not something I commit to memory. But
Yeah,
I'm
that's
sure
fair.
that
But
they
I
exist.
can't think of like one that I watched where they were alive. And can you think of one?
Yeah, the guy. Yes, Rudy, the football game. Rudy, he was still
Okay,
alive.
but that didn't even. He didn't have a say in that. They did whatever they wanted.
Well, the question was about whether they were still alive.
Fair, but like
Moneyball, biopic.
Okay, hang on. Let's talk about artists. Sorry, biopics of artists.
That I don't know.
Yeah, like there's not like it just feels weird. It feels like it's going to be very biased because Madonna is like has a hand in
Yeah.
it. It's like I
Well,
don't know.
she is hoping
Like,
to
I wanna-
finalize the script with Universal Pictures
see,
this
I'm
summer.
already out. I just like I don't know. Like I don't know. It's weird because it's like I want them to be involved, but I also don't want it to just be skewed to
But I
where
think
it's like.
well, look at the one with Chris Pyle and as the sniper.
You know, I could be totally
and he was
wrong here.
dead,
I could be
but-
totally wrong here though, because maybe they have like really great insights and they're
Right.
more open to it. Maybe it ends up like the Tom Brady roast, where it's no holds barred and they just do whatever they want. Because that would be, I'd be pro
I
that.
think if anybody is an open book about how things are, really, it's Madonna.
Okay,
She's
I think
about
I like
as
it.
blunt
I
as
take
they
it all
come.
back. I take it all back. I said.
Well, anyway,
we'll
she is
watch.
working on that, so I am curious. I've never been a huge fan of hers, but I think I know that she's had an interesting life, and I was in high school when she was big, and I know that the cultural impact that she had
Yeah.
for nearly 10 years. She was would you take the most famous person, the only person that comes, the only comparable thing is Taylor Swift. Whatever you think of Taylor Swift and the global impact that Taylor Swift had, Madonna had that too.
So
And
you're just talking about impact,
impact. Yeah, no, it's not about
art.
skill set or writing.
Gotcha.
Or Madonna has 1/100
You're right. This will
of,
make
of
it.
the
This will
talent of-
make for a good movie.
yeah,
I like it.
But
I-
I'm just
I
telling you,
take it all
Madonna
back.
changed the way a generation thought, particularly for young girls.
100%.
Yep. All right. Well, speaking of icons, Eminem, he is on track to secure his 11th #1 single, the first in 4 years. He surprise dropped.
What single is it?
Houdini came out about
yeah, it was good.
five or 6 days ago. Yeah, and it's called Houdini. He samples Abra.
Wait, it only came out 5 days ago.
It was in last week. Yeah,
Really? Have we not
Look it
listened to
up.
it? Are we listening to it after this then?
we certainly
Could've
can.
sworn I
Yeah,
listened to that.
but evidently in here he disses his daughter. Everybody says, and I don't know. I haven't heard the song because I do want to react to it, but I can't imagine. I mean, he's got one child by natural birth,
Okay, I haven't listened to this yet.
and
you know
then
what
he's got two that are adopted.
You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking of Dua Lipa released a song called
Dua
Houdini.
Lipa. Yeah, no, that's not the song.
Okay,
This
cool.
is,
We're gonna do this next then.
Yes, we are.
Okay, so if anybody we have a show called the Damn Music Show. That's damn like holding up water
That's
for Darren
right.
and Micah, and we review music videos. We are gonna go review Eminem next, and we will drop it on the channel here in the next little
Drop
bit.
it like
yeah,
it's hot.
fun.
Drop it like it's
I just
hot.
got real excited, Darren. Very excited. I like.
Borat needs to come back.
Gosh, always.
Okay, Nicki Minaj.
Oh,
We know Nicki.
I know Nicki.
Do you know she's in the news?
I did not.
She was arrested about a week and a half ago in the Netherlands. She was doing a second concert in Amsterdam, and it had to be canceled because she was arrested because on May 25th, not that long ago, but she was trying to export drugs. So she went to Amsterdam where marijuana is legal, I'm told. Nicki Minaj is now 41 years old, which that surprises me for some reason. But anyway, she was detained by authorities. It's all on video. The police were very professional. She was actually quite professional in how she handled it. And but they found marijuana in her luggage. She was fined 350 euros, which is anywhere from $380 to $300 in American, the news report says. And she was released hours later, but it was not enough time to make her show in Manchester, England, so she missed that.
So she lost like $7 billion.
Yes. But the authorities in Amsterdam said they're not going to pursue it anymore because why would you?
It's marijuana.
But I always am
Wait, she got in trouble
extremely
for weed at the airport in Amsterdam?
Yes.
Oh.
But because she was packing it and taking it out. So I don't listen, I know nothing about any of
Just
this
like,
thing
come
in
on,
this world.
Nicki. Come on.
But I've always want to know, why does somebody can't she get it in England too? Why would you take it to security?
This makes no sense.
I think
And
honestly
on
they
her
get
person.
packed. Yes. Well, I don't know about that, but I don't. It's just like,
Well, if they
you
arrested
pack-
her,
yeah,
had to be
well,
in
it was
her
either
suitcase.
it was either on her person or in her baggage or something like
that's
that.
what I mean, like on her.
Oh.
On her. It
yeah,
wasn't
but
like.
why? I think they just tuck it somewhere and
Here,
they
look.
legitimately forget.
I
don't know.
gotta solve for this. Nikki, if you're out there listening and you need someone to go through all the airports with you and carry
I traveled around.
marijuana,
Be your marijuana wrangler.
I will do it. Now that's as far as I'll go. I will not do any other substances, but if it's marijuana, I got you, Nikki. We can hang out. I'm a good convo. I'm a good talk. Let's do this.
These views and opinions are those solely of Darren and Micah show and not reflective of 94.3 FM Valley Radio. Mike has offered to help.
Look,
was
I
one
also-
not to solicit.
Look,
any
I also
kind of
cut my hair,
deficit.
so I don't
Yes,
look
that's
as
right. You
much
are a
like I'm
respectful
like
young
trying
boy.
to bring
Yes, yeah.
marijuana.
Do you know that legitimately Snoop Dogg? This is not a joke. He pays somebody $50,000 to $60,000 a year to just roll his joints for him.
Yeah, I mean,
That's that guy's full-time job.
good for him. You know what's awesome, Darren? That we can talk about this on radio now.
Yeah.
Can you, like 10, 20 years ago, you could not.
Well,
We could
where
not
Snoop
have these
Dogg,
conversations.
where Snoop Dogg lives, it's legal. Number one.
Well, it's legal in like most of the states in the U.S.
Yeah.
now. Even it's not like legal. It's medically legal. So it's like the convo.
and it's more
though,
legal in Texas than
I
people
haven't met
realize.
somebody. Oh, dude, it's very legal in Texas.
Yeah.
Like it's loosely medical.
Well, and I don't understand the the legal loopholes of all this stuff, but
It's pretty easy to get. I can tell you that much.
yeah.
A little bit of chronic pain, and you're in like Flynn.
And it's funny because some people call it chronic. You know what I mean? Chronic pain. And
Yeah, you
I mean, maybe
yeah.
people don't call it
This
chronic
is- if
anymore,
this
but
isn't an
they did
M-
20 years ago.
If this isn't an Eminem line, I don't know what is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He has a. That's right. He has a
My
song.
back hurts. I'm going chronic. I need
Yeah,
some
yeah,
chronic.
I wasn't even thinking of that when I said that, but yeah.
Clever.
But anyway, good luck to Nicki. I've always liked Nicki Minaj. I think she's funny and
I do too.
entertaining. I can't name one song of hers, not one.
I'm a fan.
But I enjoyed her on American Idol.
Yep.
And anytime I see her interviews, she's very quick-witted.
Yep.
And
Very smart.
and a clever, smart lady.
I also
and
like
just
like
kinda dig
her. Like I don't listen to rap all that much, but I like the way she raps. It is cool.
Yeah, and so I don't know. I have no problem with Nicki
Me either.
Minaj.
Good for you, Nikki. And I'm sorry your $350 fine turned into a $3.5 million loss.
No doubt. Well, speaking of people I have no problems with,
No doubt.
Taylor Swift. I want to see how many weeks I can go and bring it up Taylor Swift just to get Micah's reaction. What do we have? We have about 8 more
I
minutes.
feel
Is that
like
right?
I'm in purgatory. Yeah,
Yes.
we have 7 minutes.
Speaking of purgatory, I saw this guy do a review on TikTok about the TV show Lost, which was on 20 years ago.
Ages ago.
And he was like, I don't know, is this thing he's watched the whole series. He's like, was it a magical island? What went on? And everybody's sort of like, I wondered, and I'm like, dude, it was purgatory.
Yeah.
I mean, it was
Here's
so
the
obvious.
thing.
And when it was all over, the producers said it was.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It wasn't subtle.
It's like, what year is this?
It wasn't subtle.
All right, it's June 4th.
In fact,
Darren and Micah show.
I didn't watch it, and everyone loved it. And then my buddy
thought it was
said,
great.
that it was purgatory. I was like, oh, I'm definitely out now, because then you just know you're in an infinite Vindaloop.
Yeah, but since they should have another one, they should reboot it with all new characters. Why not? Because they can't be the only one that goes there. So I thought it was a very clever show, and they had the first time that I ever noticed in a show they had a flash forward, if you'll remember that. So
I don't,
from one
'cause I didn't
season,
watch it.
oh, it was good. You have to keep it. I mean, it was 2004. So you have
Yeah,
to
we got newer things to talk
yeah,
about.
that is
Ben.
true. Speaking of newer things, Taylor Swift, she returns, thank goodness, #1 of the official album chart with her blockbuster 11th album, The Tortured Poets Society. This marks a fourth non-consecutive week at the top, with 58% of her weeks 58% of her weeks total made up of physical copies. So she's actually selling copies,
Wow.
too, not just, I don't even know what, was that vinyl or
I have no idea.
what?
I don't even know what anyone's buying
There's no CDs left anymore.
Buying tapes.
Yeah. Oh. Anyway, congrats to Taylor Swift. Did you see the
Tape cassettes.
Ted Lasso, Jason Sudeikis joking around with Travis Kelce a couple days ago?
No.
Okay, so Jason Sudeikis, along with George Wendt, who played Norm on Cheers, they reenacted the old Saturday Night Live skit where it's Dub Bears, it's like Dickas. Anyway, so Sudeikis is playing one of the characters. They have the three guys dressed up in Chicago, and they bring out Jason Kelce. And then Jason Sudeikis' character asks Travis, he goes, when are you going to make
Travis or Jason?
God, I always get this wrong. Travis Kelce. Jason Sudeikis asked Travis Kelce in character, when are you going to make an honest woman out of her?
Yeah.
And he goes, I spoke to your kicker. He agrees with me. You got to get her back in the kitchen. So, yeah, which made Travis laugh a great deal.
That is funny.
Yeah, so if you know the Harrison
spoke to your
Butker
kicker.
story, yeah, it was such a,
That
it
is
was,
funny.
yes, under that character. Let's see, we got 4 or 5 more minutes.
We
We're
have
gonna land
5
it.
minutes.
We
We're
got
doing
5
good.
minutes.
Plenty of time.
All right, so I'm going to slow down on this one here. Billie Eilish, the 22-year-old Grammy
That's
winner,
crazy.
who is set to embark on her Hit Me Hard and Soft tour. Would you rather spend your money on Billie Eilish tour or Eminem tour?
Ooh, Eminem.
Really? Oh,
Oh.
man, I'm shocked to hear that because he's older
Dude.
and you have more chances to see Billy.
100%. And he's like, his repertoire is my childhood. I like Billy, but
Yeah, I
don't think
I think Emma is the greatest rapper of all time.
Yeah, I don't actually have any drive to see Billie Eilish live.
Really?
Yeah, I don't
Because
like,
of
I don't
her
know.
style of music, or
Oh, no,
you're afraid
God,
you'll
no.
be let down, or what? I'm shocked to hear you say that.
No, I'm not a huge fan of anybody that just sings to their own tracks and there's not musicians playing.
Oh, that's fair.
But I can love their art and what they make.
Well,
and I love the
Eminem's
songs.
going to be doing that same thing.
Yeah, probably true. You don't think he'll have any musicians with his stuff? Because he was originally like those were.
I don't know.
Those
I
were
don't ever.
played. Those were beats. They were made. They were looped. They were sampled.
The answer is a big fat. I have no idea.
It's a really great answer to the question. And my answer to that question, after my answer,
I'm gonna
is
have
that
a question. Your question
is that eventually, after 30 years of lore, you become so awesome that I can then go to your show
fair
and not
enough.
have
I think
musicians
that's
around. Eminem is on like my bucket list. Billie Eilish hasn't even made it to 25. So
Yeah, that's true. So, so she was asked about lengthy concert. We mentioned Bruce Springsteen, who's legendary for long concerts, but she said lengthy concerts are literally psychotic and admitted she wouldn't even want to watch her favorite artist for that long. She told fans on a show called Station Head, and this is a quote, "I'm not doing a 3-hour show. That's literally psychotic. Nobody wants that. You guys don't want that. I don't want that. I don't even want it as a fan. My favorite artist in the world, I'm not trying to hear them for 3 hours." How do you feel about that comment?
I think I both fervently agree and disagree. I agree in the sense of that you don't need to give that to me. I don't expect it. It's
Yeah.
long. If you're not crushing it the whole time, it can get drawn out. And I've been to some shows like that where, to be completely frank, I watched Roger Waters and like it got a little long. at time with my boys Pink Floyd. However,
The Pink Floyd experience.
you also haven't gone and seen Stevie Wonder, because that went for 4 hours, and I could have
Really?
stayed.
Stevie?
Dude,
Stevie Wonder played-
Wonder
Wow.
absolutely burned it down, and he started at like 8, and it went to midnight.
Wow.
Like, it was like unbelievable, and I could have watched it. He couldn't have stayed long enough. So, like, I think this has to do with many things. I think it has to do with the stages of your life, and if it's causing mental health and stuff, like those tours are hard, man. They are really take a ton of energy. I can't even imagine. So I support you, Billy. You don't need to play that long. You are young, so if somebody wants to see 4 hours, they can go to 2 separate concerts of yours.
Yeah, I don't want a 3-hour concert under.
No.
And even when I was young, I wouldn't want that. That's too much.
I only want it if it's authentic and the person playing it wants to stay.
Yeah, that's not even B
Because
side
then you got
stuff.
that
Then you
energy.
start getting into the C and D side stuff.
I mean, man,
here's
if
a demo we threw together yesterday. We're still working it out. Let us know how you think.
I'll tell you, Stevie Wonder was just like one of the best experiences of my life.
That's awesome, man. I'm jealous of that.
It was unbelievable.
Steve's
Okay,
the guy we forget about. Well, all right.
we
here's
have
our-
1 minute left.
Well,
Darren.
Steve Miller, whose hit
Steve
Abracadabra
Miller, man.
was sampled in Eminem's last song, he went to social media to thank Eminem and say he's honored, which the reason this is newsworthy is because oftentimes when a classic song is sampled, there's lawsuits and it's like, hey, you didn't ask for my permission and all this kind of stuff. I'm happy that Steve Miller from Dallas said that, it takes a fresh take on an old hit. And he went on there and thanked the rapper and congratulated him for a great song. I could not agree to more. I think if anything, Eminem's song will cause people to go stream Steve's older song from the 80s, early 80s, whenever it was, and he'll probably make a little bit of coin off of it. So,
Very cool.
Don't Stop Believing by Journey was mediocrely received until The Sopranos put it in their final episode, and then it took off and it became this whole thing. But I'm telling you, as a kid who saw Journey in 1983 at age 15, Journey was huge, but that song was not a big hit back in the day. And so a little bit of marketing and all that kind of stuff. So Whiskey Myers on Yellowstone took off after that. So
Yeah, experience.
So anyway, Steve Miller has the right idea.
All right, everybody. Thanks for joining us on the Darren and Micah Show here at 94.3 FM, KWVH, Wimberley Valley Radio. You can join us on the Damn Music Show. That's Damn Like Holding Up the Water, DAM, Darren and Micah. We're about to go watch some Eminem. So if you want some Eminem, come over there and hang out with us. We got a ton of content. We got a pretty good amount of subscribers as well. So come follow us. We'll catch you on the next one. Until then, later.